Let's do it.
Nigga,
hey, it's like back in the days, right?
It's the biggest fight right here.
No, I thought you was bigger than this, bro.
You know I'm not big. Wait, why do you think I was big?
Shakur Stevenson wasted no time. Before the noise from the Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios fight even settled, Shakur was already live, sending a direct message to Ryan Garcia. There was no delay, no hesitation. He stepped in front of the camera with a serious tone and made it clear he had something to say. With a calm voice and focused eyes, Shakur stated that if Ryan truly wants that fight next, he won't just lose a decision. According to Shakur, it would end in a knockout, and not a gentle one. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't joking.
Same fighter. Hey, not the same fighter. Not the same. Hey, when I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I was there.
Hey, no, when I put a beat on you. I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And you still scared him to this day.
No. Bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Hey, you fixed the teeth. You fixed the teeth. But I'm gonna knock that right back in. I'm gonna put bam.
It's Shakur's time right now.
He sounded confident and certain about what he believes would happen. What made it even more intense was the way he delivered the message. There was no shouting, no dramatic gestures, no over-the-top performance. He spoke like someone who had already pictured the outcome in his mind. That quiet confidence felt stronger than loud trash talk. It came across controlled, focused, and serious on the other side after his victory over Mario Barrios. Ryan Garcia didn't act like a man who was simply happy with a win. Instead of soaking in the applause, he grabbed the microphone while the adrenaline was still pumping and immediately called out Shakur Stevenson.
You're going to see people that are quick back and forth. And Shakur knows that he can't get lazy with me at all. That's why, like, he was looking at me right now and goes, ooh, you're not even big. I'm like, bro, you were scared if I was big? That's crazy. Like, that's what you were scared of? All right. So I got a little glimpse on what he was kind of worried about. But size don't win fights.
He talked about taking away that savant reputation and proving that his speed can overcome. Slick defense when the pressure is highest. The contrast between them is powerful. Shakur speaks like a technician predicting damage with precision. Ryan speaks like an explosive force demanding the biggest possible challenge. One sounds calculated and surgical. The other sounds bold and driven by momentum. If this back and forth becomes reality, it won't just be another boxing match. It would be a clash of styles and personalities. It's precision versus speed, control versus aggression, confidence versus confidence. Add ego, skill, and mental warfare.
What happens in a Shakur fight? How does it end in your opinion? Decision, knockout?
We'll hit him with a body shot, he's done.
Why the body shot?
He can't take his body shot. We already know.
Really?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a better jab than my son. My son has an awesome jab. We beat him in the amateurs, okay, with the jabs. When Ryan was young, Ryan was only 16 years old, but he qualified 17, 18 with Shakur. Shakur was on that level. So if you're within 2 years, they're gonna put you in that category, okay? And I said, Ryan, we didn't know Shakur, they didn't know us, but I said,
fair to that mix, and it becomes something much bigger than promotion. As the attention shifts from Shakur's warning, the spotlight suddenly lands on Henry Garcia, and this moment feels different. This isn't calm, celebration energy. This is years of doubt, criticism, and frustration coming out at once. When Henry quickly shuts down rumors and calls certain stories fabricated, it sounds like a father stepping into protection mode. He isn't just defending a fighter, he's defending his son's name. Then the tone rises even more when Henry responds to critics like Chris Algier and others who questioned Ryan in the past. His words aren't polished or media trained. They're emotional and
look, that's exactly how Ryan fights. That's exactly how I knew he was going to fight. We tried to prepare for it as best we could. I think, you know, aside from that knockdown in the first round and a few other shots Ryan landed, we blocked a lot of his shots. Ryan obviously outscored us.
Just a trainer acknowledging the stylistic reality. They
direct when he says they don't know my son. I know my son. It hits hard. That statement goes beyond tactics or boxing strategy. It's about identity, belief, and family loyalty. At the same time, Ryan Garcia's energy feels completely different. He sounds calmer and more reflective. He thanks his team and talks about discipline, conditioning, and improving his habits. He admits that in the past he sometimes relied on instinct and speed without enough structure. That admission supports the idea that this is a more focused version of Ryan. While Henry fires back at critics, Ryan talks about rebuilding himself. Step by step, Ryan also shows appreciation for Golden Boy, which signals maturity and awareness. He focuses on growth and preparation rather than just celebrating the win. Meanwhile, his father releases years of built-up emotion. Together, it creates a layered post-fight.
Tricky. He's great on his feet. He'll tie you up on the inside because that's not his favorite place to be. And then he'll move around and walk you into some shots. And if you stall out on him, he'll come and get you. You know, he's smart. He's smart. And he's fast. And he's fleet of foot. So he's got a lot going for me.
Direct when he says, "They don't know my son. I know my son." It hits hard. That statement goes beyond tactics or boxing strategy. It's about identity, belief, and family loyalty. At the same time, Ryan Garcia's energy feels completely different. He sounds calmer and more reflective. He thanks his team and talks about discipline, conditioning, and improving his habits. He admits that in the past he sometimes relied on instinct and speed without enough structure. That admission supports the idea that this is a more focused version of Ryan. While Henry fires back at critics, Ryan talks about rebuilding himself. Step by step, Ryan also shows appreciation for Golden Boy, which signals maturity and awareness. He focuses on growth and preparation rather than just celebrating the win. Meanwhile, his father releases years of built-up emotion.
Tough SOB. He was not going to get knocked out in the first round, and come to find out he wasn't going to get knocked out at all, but that was a tone setter for the fight. And it was like, from that moment on, Ryan had almost zero issue with Barrios, and Barrios had no answers for anything Ryan was doing. And again, I told you, go back and watch my video. Yes, the left hook was prevalent and it landed in this fight and Ryan was devastating with it, but it would be the right hand. It would be the hand that everyone forgot that Ryan Garcia had. And one, to be fair, he hadn't shown had been as devastating as his lead hand.
Direct when he says, "They don't know my son. I know my son." It hits hard. That statement goes beyond tactics or boxing strategy. It's about identity, belief, and family loyalty. At the same time, Ryan Garcia's energy feels completely different. He sounds calmer and more reflective. He thanks his team and talks about discipline, conditioning, and improving his habits. He admits that in the past he sometimes relied on instinct and speed without enough structure. That admission supports the idea that this is a more focused version of Ryan. While Henry fires back at critics, Ryan talks about rebuilding himself. Step by step, Ryan also shows appreciation for Golden Boy, which signals maturity and awareness. He focuses on growth and preparation rather than just celebrating the win. Meanwhile, his father releases years of built-up emotion.
Never seen anyone put on Mario Barrios like Ryan Garcia did tonight. And again, the variety in the shots, upstairs, downstairs, the lead hook. He would frame with the jab, which is something I love when fighters do. He would 1-2-1 and frame with that lead hand. And then when Barrios got past the lead hand, bang, left hook, pivot out, right hand.
Direct when he says, "They don't know my son. I know my son." It hits hard. That statement goes beyond tactics or boxing strategy. It's about identity, belief, and family loyalty. At the same time, Ryan Garcia's energy feels completely different. He sounds calmer and more reflective. He thanks his team and talks about discipline, conditioning, and improving his habits. He admits that in the past he sometimes relied on instinct and speed without enough structure. That admission supports the idea that this is a more focused version of Ryan. Right moment. The victory feels less like a finish line and more like a message. To everyone who doubted the journey, now it's your turn. Share your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss it properly. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bloodline Boxing. We'll catch you in the next one.